Hi folks, me, Spike Tomorrow 2007 again. Anyways, I do not know how many times I am going to do a full 1080p resolution vlog because, whew, damn, I just took, it was like 145 minutes to upload basically almost a 10-minute clip of that. When it's short, it loads up pretty fast, but when it's long, my god, does it take a long time. But anyways, I did get the receiver all hooked up. It's not fully integrated in my TV and stuff right now, but everything is hooked up. I had an RCA cable laying around that I hooked up. It's high performance cable or whatever, blah blah. Anyways, I always buy like the most expensive of the most expensive, like the best of the best shit when I can. So I happen to have some really nice RCA cable laying around. I hooked that in, so now all I need is another HDMI cable. I still have not gone to bed at all yet today, so I've been up since I woke up for work, and so I'm like, currently I'm talking to a buddy on Skype, and I am getting ready to call my dad here in about an hour. That way, hopefully, I can be like, Daddy, please buy me an HDMI cable, and I shall pay you back, because I really need that cable. If I get 2 of them, I can finally hook up my PS3, which means all my music and everything I'll be able to play straight through there. And I shall be fully happy, because it shall be hooked up exactly how I want it to be. And these boxes are in my way. Yes, Mother, in case you were wondering, I am getting rid of them. I am not getting rid of this one, though. Ugh. I shall move it. That. I shall not get rid of that. That is a styrofoam case that carries my cords and everything for the little speakers and stuff perfectly fine. So no, I'm not getting rid of that, but I am getting rid of the boxes because they're big and bulky and they're taking up too much room. Anyways, I don't want my buddy to wait too long while I'm doing this part of the vlog, so I am going to get back to talking to him, and I shall continue this vlog later on today. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye. Hi folks, me, Spark Tomorrow 2007. Hold your horses. We can get walking and I can do this vlog at the same time. But anyways, folks, I am getting ready to go to the Hunger Games. I've heard mixed reviews. I've never read the book. As far as I know, my buddy I'm going with has never read the book, and so I will personally just give you my little, I guess, diagnosis of it. I think that it looks interesting. Looks like it could be a good movie, but like I said, I've never read the book, so I'm not judging off of the book at all. But so far, most of the people that have read the book that I've seen reviews on say that it sucks. People that haven't read the book typically have been saying it's a pretty good movie, or it's like, in some people's words, it's fucking awesome. But anyways, I am going to go there, and I shall talk to you all later. Way later, maybe. Hi YouTubers, it's me, Spike Tomorrow 2007 again. Anyways, just got back from the movie The Hunger Games, and quite honestly, like, as, I'm not going to say professional critic, but I mean, as a critic, a person trying to do a review on the movie, I can shoot running scenes if I wanted to, but you would have to give me the proper sort of setup and equipment that I would want to use and stuff like that. I mean, you're talking thousands upon thousands of dollars for this stuff. But I mean, they made it look like a realistic environment sort of setting for their action scenes and all that sort of stuff. And even for their areas they weren't actually going in. Like, their CGI graphics for, they got a train, for instance, that goes like 200 miles an hour is what they say in there, and it's riding on like just an electric rail where it doesn't actually touch the rail. So it's supposed to be like the futuristic science sort of trains that we're actually trying to create right now. Anyways, but anyways, long story short, visualization, very good. The storyline, like I said, I've never read the book, but overall storyline seemed decently good. Like, it kind of tells you what it's doing. Does a good job at explaining it, I guess, in a short, brief sense. Like, it doesn't go into big detail. You don't really get to know like a lot about the characters, but it's more of like you get a gist of them, because it just kind of like pop, 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 and it just jumps through each of the things. But the movie's mostly about the Hunger Games itself, which is supposed to be a, I guess, what I got out of it is kind of a sacrificial tradition to show off each of the particular district's abilities or whatever, and see which district is the best. I really don't know exactly what it was, but overall, like, the only thing really that I didn't like about it, if I had to choose one particular thing to talk about, okay, like the one bad thing, for instance, say you're walking through a house and like you're trying to film somebody, you can pan in a widescreen like that, and it'll actually pick it up going a lot slower, and so you'll be able to pick up that person running. Okay, their version of it is like, in the high action scenes, they literally are like this. It's like they're jarring their camera all over the place, and they really, really should have just shot that with a widescreen view lens, with like how my Hero Pro 2 camera that has 170 degree. If you do that with a widescreen, it actually bows the screen, and so they're able to actually pan their camera and pick up stuff what seems like a slow motion. Now, it doesn't actually go in slow motion. It's just, it slows it down so you can see quick movements a lot better. But that would have been so much better than them like trying to rush this thing. I mean, 5 foot of them running, and you're like, what in the hell is happening? It shouldn't be that way. Either back the camera up or zoom it in and then personally like do a widescreen like 170 degree shot sort of thing, or run multi-cameras and then clip it all together and do a video feed. I mean, come on guys, seriously? You're a professional place making $1 million movie or however much the damn thing cost, and your best thing you could honestly come up with. Now, needless to say, this does look very realistic, guys, so don't get me wrong, the video is highly realistic, but their camera angles, like how they did some of these scenes, like I said, it's only the high action scenes. It's not where like they're sitting there and waiting or looking for where people are or stuff like that. But their high action scenes where they're moving and fighting, it's just like jarring the camera everywhere. But I don't know, maybe they personally like meant to do that. I don't know, maybe that's kind of in their motive, I guess, for making the movie seem like you're actually one of the fighters or something. But to me, it as a viewer, it was kind of annoying. So I guess that's my total review. As of like a 1 through 10 scale, me and my buddy that went and seen it both agree. It's definitely worth seeing. He came up with a rating of an 8. He said no lower than an 8. And I gotta agree with him. Besides the one fact of their jarring camera during that, and I mean, that very well could have been something that they personally planned, because if you want someone to actually feel like they are directly moving with the camera, that's basically what you have to do. So in that sense, my theory wouldn't work of doing a 170 degree pan where you slowly see them moving. But I like to actually see the actors moving, not feel like I'm actually there personally. Although it is a good tactic. It does make the viewer feel like they are the fighter or whatever. But don't get me wrong, I've seen some reviews where people say like it looks like the camera was on the person's head, like they're running around, it's bouncing or whatever. But no, it's definitely, I think it'd be third person shot, where like kind of how you're seeing me, where I'm filming myself. It'd be like this, and they're following the characters. But I have seen movies though, it's like what you'd call the first person or whatever, where it's like right in front of their eye view. Like for me, it'd be like this. So this is exactly what I'm seeing. But no, for me personally, it's annoying seeing a camera jar. But that's why when I make these vlogs, I'm so picky. Like I don't edit them, but I hate how like I'm moving around. Yeah, I pan my camera and I'm moving, but when I'm moving, my arm sometimes jars a little bit. And it actually jars kind of quite a bit sometimes. But anyways, yeah, that's where it's going to end. Overall, definitely worth seeing. If you read the book, though, I honestly don't know. I haven't read the book, so I can't tell you to go see it if you have. Anyways, take care. The Spike Tomorrow 2007, signing out.